What's good everyone, it's Adam from iMusicMogul and welcome to another remake video. In this one we're going to go ahead and remake Migos Straightenin, so let's go. I'm going to go ahead and change our tempo to 136 beats per minute and we're going to start off with the main piano sound. We're going to bring in Logic's Alchemy, and we're going to go to keys, and then we're going to go to piano, and we're going to go to a preset here called Ships Piano, and we're going to use that as a preset. And let's go ahead and draw in that pattern. Just going to go ahead and draw a pattern here, and let's get to it. Alright, so there is the melody right there. I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate that over. Just repeats itself. Just pull up some of that mod effects right there. Next, we're going to go ahead and bring in a first-party plugin by yours truly. It's a plugin called Sampled, and we're just going to get the tone to be a little bit more wobbly and unstable, as heard in the track itself. So I'm just going to turn off everything, and we're just going to use the wobble here and a little bit of the glow. It gives it that old-timely feel. And then we're going to go ahead and bring in an echo. Let's go to delay echo, and we'll just use the defaults here. I'm just going to go ahead and create a new software instrument track, and we're going to layer up this piano with another piano. Bring in Logic Steinway Grand Piano. Copy this down. Just to get some of that real tone in there. And I'm just going to take it a little bit of the top end here. Next, I'm going to go ahead and group these together. We're going to add in an EQ just to take out some of the low end here. Then we're going to go ahead and bring in an exciter just to bring out some of those overtones in there. Go to specialized exciter. Just makes it a little bit brighter. And then we'll bring in Logic Space Designer over here. And just give it like that washed out vibe that you heard in the track itself. And we get this. All right, and then we go from that over to some chords. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete these here. And it's essentially the same pattern. We just get, instead of this top melody, we take that out. And we're just going to layer that up, cut off that extra bit. And we layer that up with our piano here. All right, and then with that section, we're going to go ahead and create a new software instrument track, and we're going to put on the flutes that go on top of that. Let's go over to our browser over here. And we're going to go over to World Woodwinds, and we'll go to the Peruvian panpipe over here. Let's go ahead and create that instrument in that pattern. All right, so there's right there. Let's duplicate that over. Next is going to bring in Logic Space Designer. And we'll just bring in like a big reverb here. We'll go to Gunshot. I'm just gonna layer up this flute with a little bit of like texture to it. Don't necessarily have to do this, but I think it'll just make this a thicker flute. We'll go over to our browser over here. We're gonna go to Legacy, Logic, Orchestral. Then we're gonna go to Brass, and we're gonna go to Trumpet Section Legato. Now once again, it's just gonna give a little bit of texture to this here. We're gonna copy that down. Just put that nice in the background. Just kind of makes it a little bit thicker and just layers up that panpipe a little bit. Now what we gotta do is add in the drums. So I'm gonna create a new software instrument track. And we're gonna go over to our browser over here, go to user patches, and go to the Straightenin drum kit. Where is it here? Right over here. And let's start off with our snare sound first and foremost, or perk. That right there. Let's go to our hi-hat pattern. And change this over to a note repeat. Just add in a note repeat here. It's over here. Instead of duplicating that over, let's just go back to 16 steps and then go back to 32 steps. And we just get a double here. Next is going to create a pattern region for our open hat. And for this open hat, I just should mention that it's a regular open hat, but I reversed it to give that sort of sweeping effect you hear in the track. Let's get to our crash over here. It just happens on the 1. Change that to 32, take out this one. All right, next is going to create a new pattern region for our snare. I'll draw in our snare pattern. All right, so there's our snare pattern right over there. Next, let's go and create a new MIDI region for our 808. Now there are 2 patterns here. Both are 4 bars in length. We'll start off with the first one over here. right, then we get some rolls that happen in there. So I'm going to change this over to a brush tool. And we'll make sure that we are on 32 triplets over here. And we get that stutter happening. All right, and if we pitch this down, so we're just going to go ahead and duplicate this over, and we're going to go ahead and adjust the second 808. Change back over to a pencil tool. That stutter. All right, and there's a second part of the 808. And then the pan pipes drop down a octave for, I think, a couple bars. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, let's do the track, arrange it, and we'll come right back. All right, so here is the quick arrangement right over here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is the beat that we just put together. Migos, Straightenin, let's go. Alright, so there is the remake right over there to Straightenin by Migos. For your logic users out there, I'm going to go and save this entire session for you guys, place it as a downloadable link below the like button. I'll also include a playback to this beat if you don't use Logic. It'll include the drum kit, MIDI, and the loops as well, so you can find that entire playback sound kit down below the like button as well. But that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And as usual, we'll see you all in the next one. Later.